I want to get right to it. You came on here because you said you had an announcement to make about where you want to play next year. What are you doing?
Next year, take my talents to the NBL and play for the Illawarra Hawks.
Excellent. Over in Australia.
Yep.
The NBA draft was obviously a much more curious affair this year due to the pandemic shutting down the NCAA basketball season and delaying the event itself until November. But despite all the holdups and uncertainties, the draft did go off without a hitch, and one of the biggest names in the draft, LaMelo Ball, found himself going number 3 to the Charlotte Hornets. Whether or not he'll prove to be worth it is something only the NBA season will prove. But for Hornets fans, there is hope that this could work out huge. Allow us to show you 7 reasons why the Hornets will benefit from LaMelo Ball. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 7. He fits what the Hornets want to do. Part of the reason you draft someone is to get someone who fits your mold. And when it comes to the Hornets, they want guards who can shoot and pass. Last season, Devontae Graham spent 91% of his minutes as a shooting guard after spending 60% of his minutes at point guard the year prior. Terry Rozier's arrival changed Graham's role, yet he still flourished. Rozier, meanwhile, did spend the near entirety of his time last season as a point guard, but had experience in Boston playing as a 2-guard. Add in Ball, who spent time last season playing alongside point guard Aaron Brooks, and all three have shown the versatility to play on and off the ball. In many ways, having guards ahead of Ball could help lighten some of the burden on Ball, particularly as a scorer. Both Rozier and Graham were high-volume scorers last season. Ball could come in and be a playmaker in the offense without needing to score, though he'll likely try to do that anyway. Charlotte head coach James Borrego also recently discussed Ball's fit with the Hornets' offense. His pass-first mindset would be a perfect fit for what Borrego is trying to accomplish. Now, obviously, it remains to be seen if LaMelo will gel with what is aiming to happen here in Charlotte, but they have guards that can help LaMelo and benefit from LaMelo. That's important. Number 6. Passing ability. LaMelo Ball is very well known for his passing abilities. Ball has a talent for whipping the ball across the court with little effort, which obviously opens things up for big scoring plays with the players mentioned before and new free agent signing Gordon Hayward. Ball easily is one of the best passers in this year's draft, and it isn't even a question. Ball averaged 6.8 assists in debatably the second best league on the globe. Ball getting 82 assists in only 12 games is absolutely ludicrous and is one of the most impressive stat lines when it comes to passing. Ball is really good at both inside bounce passes and highlight lobs. Passes are definitely in his arsenal, and many are very excited to see how much more his playmaking skills progress. Plus, as noted, the coach of the Hornets wants to make them a pass-first offense. And Ball can be that if he keeps the plan going.
Soon will be a member of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Right.
How did that sit? I know your dad didn't seem to like it.
Well, it's basketball, business too. And I think Lonzo, he can show more talent.
Number 5. Offensive explosiveness and versatility. Ball also is really good with his handles, so his craftiness with the ball can confuse defenses and has done so in the NBL. His handles allow him to penetrate opposing teams' defenses and really open up offensive options. Ball's quick first step has proven to be deadly against defenses, where after help comes, he dishes the ball to an open teammate. Ball's playmaking really shines on the fast break though, as his transition scoring is really efficient. On the fast break, he can run the offenses and be a great floor general for Charlotte, which is something they need as they try and go from dregs of the league to major playoff threat. To be clear, they won't be the threat, but they'll get attention, especially with Hayward coming in to support the team. The more options that you have on offense, the better you'll be. This has been the Hornets' problem for some time, and this might fix it. Number 4. The name. What is in a name? That is something that many have been debating for generations, and the answer just isn't out there. But when it comes to the NBA and other sports leagues, betting big on someone with a name, or at the very least a proven worth, that made the name famous is something teams want for one major reason: sales. Because when it comes to sports, sales are everything. They help drive the team's budget, how much they can do with their teams going forward, improvements to stadiums, and so on. Even bad teams sometimes have big name players with them, and that's enough to bring people to the court because they want to see them play. For the Hornets, they had a big name in Kemba Walker, and then he went to the Boston Celtics. They struggled without him. But now, with LaMelo Ball, they not only have a name, they have one that carries weight via his family. The Big Baller brand, headed up by LeVar Ball, was started to help promote all of his sons, one of whom is in the NBA right now, via Lonzo Ball. LaMelo was hyped for various reasons, and because of his infamy thanks to his father, many are expecting him to have a best-selling jersey when the time comes. A name can be important, so long as you do well on the court. Number 3. Experience. Here's the other thing. While brother Lonzo Ball went and carved it up in college via UCLA, LaMelo had a different path. Mainly, he went and played in international leagues like the NBL. And he did very well there. In fact, when his team went to Australia to play a game, they apparently sold out the stadium. This play also serves as a benefit for the Hornets. Because, as you all likely know, while college is a great assessor of skills and talent, there's also a steep jump from that to the NBA, as many draft busts will tell you. However, with LaMelo playing in international leagues that arguably have some better talent than the college teams LaMelo would have been playing, he got to be closer to what he would do in the realm of the NBA. Now, obviously that might not be enough, but it's a lot better than nothing, and just as important, it might mean he's a lot quicker to pick up the rhythm of the NBA when he enters it.
What has your workout regimen and schedule been like?
Pretty much I was in Detroit with JJ, just pretty much getting at it. Waking up at 8, doing shooting form, weightlifting, gym.
Number 2. Everyone's excited to have him. While it may seem like a cop-out, there are many people who are honestly excited to have LaMelo Ball on the Charlotte Hornets, including LaMelo himself. I'm definitely excited. I've been seeing them ever since I was young, for real, Ball said of the Hornets. Miles Bridges at Michigan State and PJ Washington? I played him while he was at Findlay, a prep school in Nevada. Those are some high flyers who can get up and go. Plus, LaMelo really felt he could have gone number 1, so there's an immediate chip on his shoulder to try and play better than the 2 people who were drafted in front of him, to show the teams that passed on him that they made a mistake. Hornets general manager Mitch Kupchak said he likes Ball's potential to help increase the Hornets' pace. We were comfortable with whoever was there at 3, Kupchak said. Of the grouping of Anthony Edwards, first to Minnesota, James Wiseman, second to Golden State, and Ball. I'm very excited about having LaMelo. He's going to be fun to watch. He loves the game. He'll push the basketball up and down the court. He is young, he's very talented. There will be growing pains along the way. Indeed, no one would be foolish enough to say that this will be an easy path to victory, but it's a path worth taking. Number 1. The Hornets need a winner. If we can be honest here, one of the biggest reasons that the Hornets will benefit from LaMelo Ball is that he wants to be a winner on a winning team. He even defined himself in an interview as a winner, and with his brother already in the NBA, and not doing so hot, he has even more pressure on him to live up to expectations. Plus, attitude is everything in the NBA. You need to not just want to win, but also be willing to go and win and push yourself to be there for your team. Despite all the controversy surrounding the Ball family, they do have some ballers in their brand. And LaMelo is stated to be well above what Lonzo Ball was in terms of skills, and he was a number 2 draft pick. The Hornets are the least valuable NBA franchise right now. If LaMelo Ball can come in and turn things around for them, not only would that be a financial win, but it'd be something to lift the team and the city up. And LaMelo would love to be praised as a hero, no doubt. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at LaMelo Ball and why he might just be the best thing for the Charlotte Hornets right now? Do you think that his skills will pan out in the NBA? Do you think he'll be able to live up to the hype his father and others have put on him? Where do you think the Hornets will rank at the end of next season? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.
What's your first impressions of the guys you're going to be working with this year?
For sure. First impression, I already knew some of the people on the team, so we all cool and stuff. And then the rookies they picked, all 3 of us, we already cool and stuff. So yeah, it's cool.